My name is Kiran Makkar, and today I am going to discuss with you an essay that was seen on 13th August 2015 in India in the IELTS academic writing test. Some people think that government should not give international aid since they have disadvantaged people like unemployed and homeless in their own country. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Now, this is an essay, this is an agree disagree essay, so this is an opinion essay, and the whole essay rests on what you write in your intro. If you write agree, then you will have your whole essay saying that government should not give international aid. If they have such people in their country, they should look after their own unemployed people and homeless people and provide them things. So this essay would be correct. If you disagree, even then you can write an essay that then you will say that even if there are unemployed and homeless people in one's country, still one should give help, international help. And the third way is that you can partially agree, but I suggest my students not to partially agree, because then it is very difficult to make a thesis statement. And so you can either agree or disagree. Both the approaches would be quite correct, and you can also partially agree, but I generally advised against that to my students here. Um, so the whole essay rests on what you write in your introduction. So I'm going to share my essay with you. International aid is a voluntary transfer of resources from one country to another. So this is one statement about international aid. So I've just defined international aid in this sentence, and it is a voluntary. Voluntary means by one's own choice. Uh, it is a voluntary transfer. It is a intentional, deliberate, chosen, charitable. So you can say like that. Any word you can use. It is a transfer of resources or funds from one country to another. I disagree with the given statement that governments should not give aid to poor countries if there are underprivileged people within their own country. So I disagree with the given statement. Then I have paraphrased the given statement that government should not give aid to poor countries if there are underprivileged, means poor, homeless, unemployed, those who don't enjoy the full privileges. If there are such people, I believe that the developing and developed countries should always step forward to help the impoverished countries. Impoverished is poor. So here I have used voluntary and underprivileged and impoverished, three words in the intro, which would contribute towards a lexical resource. I have disagreed with the given statement, and I have given my thesis statement why I have disagreed. This is very important. If you can make one statement, I believe that the developed and developing countries should always step forward to help the impoverished countries. Impoverished means destitute, poor, um, penniless, needy. So, my first argument is that if unemployment and homelessness are the criteria for not giving aid, then there would be no aid on humanitarian grounds at all. So here I just want to say that if unemployment and homelessness are the criteria, then nobody would ever give aid, because I have written that some degree of unemployment and homelessness is there even in the most developed countries such as the USA and UK. If such countries stop giving aid, then there would be no one to help the poverty stricken world. For instance, according to statistics of 2013, nearly 6% people in the USA were unemployed, but aid given by USA was $30 billion approximately. Even the developing countries such as India have allocated some part of their budget for foreign aid. So here I have said that if that were the criteria for not giving aid, then nobody would ever give aid. So that is one point to be noted. And then I have put up an example with some data which I collected from the net, and that even USA and UK have some level of unemployment and homelessness, so they would also not help. So if such developed nations would not help, then there would be no help from anywhere. Secondly, most aid indirectly helps the donor country, such as for resource extraction from the recipient country or to gain some commercial access. So here I have put the point that when the rich countries give aid, they are indirectly being helped themselves. So that is why aid should be given. You can say that it is a selfish motive for giving aid. So either they want some commercial access into that country, they want to sell their products there, or they want to extract some resources from that country. And so they give aid. For example, the MNCs opened in India as part of foreign aid no doubt are providing job to many youngsters, but in fact are paying them much less um, than what they have to pay their own country's employees. So many foreign companies have opened their retail outlets in India because India is a strong commercial market due to its burgeoning population. Therefore, aid works as a win win situation for both the giver and the taker countries. So, here I have put up my point that basically this aid helps the donor country more than the recipient country. So countries should give aid, if not to help others, to help themselves. So here I have given an example of MNCs. So when MNCs are opened in the developing or the poor countries, the people no doubt get employment over there, the youngsters especially. So these countries are helping by opening their MNCs in those countries, but they are also being benefited because later on, then when they employ those people, they don't have to give them that much pay as they give the people in their own countries. So basically, they are being helped more. Furthermore, in emergencies or natural calamities such as earthquakes and tsunamis, all countries should come forward and help. Aid need not be monetary. It can be in the form of volunteer workers or by providing goods needed by the affected people. Such help should be given even if there are situations within the country needing attention. This also strengthens relations between countries. So here I have given the example of emergency aid. So in emergencies or natural calamities such as earthquakes and tsunamis, all countries should come forward and help. When the tsunami hit Japan in 2011, help was given by all countries, and this help may not be monetary. It can be in the form of volunteer workers who go there and help rescue the people, and or by providing give goods needed by the affected people. And such help should always be given even if there are situations within the country needing attention. And the main advantage of this is that it strengthens relations between countries. To sum up, I reiterate my opinion saying that all countries should help by giving foreign aid, even if there are problems of unemployment and homelessness within them. So, here, this is my essay. I have reiterate means to say again. So this is my essay. Hope you've enjoyed it. The plan is very, very simple. Introduction, I've disagreed. Then first reading, reason for giving aid, second reason, and the third reason. Then there is a conclusion. This is my essay, which is one-sided. I have disagreed and then supported my opinion with my arguments. I hope you've enjoyed my essay. Don't forget to click the like button below. I would really welcome some comments also, and it would be great if you subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you.